or Elden Ring. Like, I don't think Wolf is that badly designed, really. Not that it's like the best area in any Souls game, but I don't think I don't think it's really legit to be this harsh against this area. Like, yeah, I keep dying, but I'm doing a fucking speedrun strat. Like, I don't think the devs designed this area knowing that you could shoot the fucking bell. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff is weird in this game. Even Forest of Fallen Giants is really weird. But in the end, it actually works, that's the thing. They actually feel like spaces, they don't feel like corridors. That's one thing that I fucking hate with some Souls games, is when the fucking areas feel like corridors. Like, DSC doesn't really have that, but some areas are kind of like that. DS2 late game kind of has that. DS1 late game a bit. But, yeah, and if you look at, even Liza P kinda, Liza P has some corridor areas, like, ultimately all levels are kind of like corridors, but they, like, good level design kind of hides that. But like when the level design is really poor, like you just feel like you're navigating in a fucking corridor, and it's just so annoying. It's just so boring. Yeah, you don't like it. You start hating this game when you start speedrunning this game. That classic.
Are you?
Yeah, I was watching some Liza P. Not Liza P. Laws of the Fallen reviews. It's insane how much reviewers like fucking hate that game. Like, I was kind of expecting that game to be bad for some reason. Like, it just looked bad to me. Oh, but holy shit. Like, apparently that game has so many issues. Like, it apparently isn't even, like, that fun, even if you give it a chance. Yeah. Calling All Tower is my favorite DS2 area, especially in Scholar. The feeling of, like, menuing the bomb and getting interrupted by an enemy, and then missing bomb wall is, like, not something many Souls games can achieve. I mean, there's High Wall in PS3, I guess. High Wall is a great area where you can, like, chain resets. Oh, nice jump. I should reset my game. Like, it's gonna start lagging, I think. Next reset, I'll reset it. Yeah. You didn't dislike it that much, but did you like it? That's the main point. Because if you didn't even like it that much, yeah, I mean, it's still kind of a failed game if people don't even have fun playing it. I was talking about corridors earlier, but one game that had like literal fucking corridor levels is Neo, and worse than that, because it's like the game has like a mission system instead of like areas and levels. Some missions reuse the same level, so you're gonna be like running through corridors multiple times doing the same thing. Well, just fighting slightly different enemies, I guess. Yeah, cool. Like that's kind of what I hated about Neo. Is just how grindy the game feels, even though you're not even actually grinding. Like it's kind of weird. Like if you're just doing all missions, yeah, you're gonna be replaying the same shit several times. The game was too easy. Yeah, gamer problems. Well, I can't. I'm kind of laughing at this situation, but I had a similar situation on Liza P. I was doing so much damage to like base enemies, it didn't feel like a challenge. A lot of the times, like they were just like fucking getting destroyed. The bosses, on the other hand, that was a different story. I mean, I was not using specters, which made them significantly harder, but still. Like in that game, it's kind of ridiculous how strong the bosses are to base enemies. They just feel like 10 times stronger or something. Like, it doesn't even feel like the enemies you're fighting belong to the same area. Hey, hi there. Didn't die to a single boss more than once. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, if the balancing is really bad to the point where you're just destroying everything, no challenge, that's a big issue. You can kind of do that in Elden Ring, but you have to get really smart about your build. And most players are not gonna get like insane builds. Anyways. Yeah, they're hard, but they're good. At least, you know, like, fighting them was really fun. Except maybe, like, a few bosses, like, and some bosses, like, just felt like a bit too hard or with too many moves. Or just too much HP, I don't know. Like, Swamp Monster without specters is just so fucking hard. Like, that's probably the boss where I died the most. And it's not like I had poor damage. That wasn't even the issue. The issue is that I could, like, dodging everything was so complicated. Because, like, yes, like, Swamp Monster has so many attacks where you need to, like, perfectly parry them. It's, kind of had the same issue with Romeo, the King of Puppets, because that guy has like the strongest fucking face to in any game. Like there's one move he does, no idea how the fuck you're supposed to survive. Like it's a bit like the fucking waterfall from not Melania. Yes, Melania. Like if you don't know how to dodge it, then you're just gonna die there every fucking time. Because the attack is so fucking long. Like you can do a bunch of perfect parries, it's still not enough. And he's still gonna keep going and going, and he's gonna break your guard. And then he's gonna attack you, and you're gonna take so much damage. 12 hours on Unreal. Didn't take me that long. Probably took me like an hour or two. Honestly, Liza P wasn't that hard. It was still hard, but like not impossible. There's this one thing in Liza P that I find kind of broken. It's like this one handle. The special move is like perfect parry on demand. Like that shit to me, it was so fucking broken. Like I didn't even need to learn the timings. I would just use it every time I saw a red attack, and that was it. Like sure, the attack was really fucking slow with that handle, but being able to like perfectly parry is so good in this game. Like no parries. I mean, landing parries in Liza P is pretty difficult. You can like blocking is still pretty efficient, but trying to land perfect parries is really difficult. It's not necessarily needed. I kind of wish that charge attacks did more poise damage, but they probably already deal like a fuck ton of poise damage. It's just that sometimes it feels kind of weird when you're actually risking yourself by trying to land charge attacks and you don't get rewarded as much as just landing perfect parries. I don't know. No block. I mean, playing no blocks just make the game so much harder, dude. Like, I think I already told you, but like it's insane to me that you didn't even try to block. Because the block in that game is really fucking good. It's a bit like playing Neo without blocks. Kinda, right? Because blocks in Neo are fucking, like, OP. You actually want to use them as much as possible. Yeah, on Laxasia, you want to be able to parry, because the lightning attacks you can actually reflect. And that deals a fuck ton of damage. Like, imagine playing Dark Souls 2 without rolls. Like, yeah, you don't need rolls technically for a lot of bosses. But, like, if you have decent rolls, it's actually very useful. Even just for spacing. And parry everything. But yeah, but the timing is super tight. Like, it's really hard to parry absolutely everything. It's just not something that's super easy to do. Unlike Sekiro, for example. Like, Sekiro, you can learn the timings really easily, I think. I find. But at the same time, if you if you don't deflect perfectly, you're gonna have a really bad time in Sekiro. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. I get what you mean. Because, like, for example, Swamp Monster, how the fuck am I able to parry his charge attack? Like, how does that work? He's like 10 times my size or something. Not 10 times, but like several times my size. He charges at me, yeah. If I just block at the right timing, just interrupts him, I don't even get it. Can parry his vomit. Yeah, that too was really dumb. Because I think if you parry the fucking puke thing, it actually deals posture damage. Thank you for the good luck, Batista. Did you manage to finish a run today? Or did you stop? I don't remember. Like, looking at your runs, the category looks a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Like, if it's around the 1 hour mark, it's actually a lot more tolerable. Still pretty fucking long, but... So, it's looks at least a bit manageable. Burnt King was too strong today. I mean, yeah, it's a hard category. I can see myself just fucking dying over and over. By the way, I died to Burnt King recently on like PB pace in this category. I think like Burnt King SL1 is especially difficult because the roll timings are super tight, from what I remember. It was really annoying to practice, and the rolls were much more precise than in all bosses. $50, yeah. Yeah, imagine you can save a bunch of time because you get +10. And you could instead go for like +4 or something and save a bunch of time. Or you could go like Puzzling Stone Sword +5. I don't know how fast plus like what's the name of the weapon? Craftsman Hammer. I don't know how fast that weapon would be. Because you can actually get a +5 version of that pretty quickly. And that would not lose too much time, I think. I mean, you still have to go to Bastille, but I mean, if you're not doing 17k, then it's actually pretty fast. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see Seller try his route. It would be sick if he manages to finish like a somewhat decent run. Like, I'm just curious to see what it would look like. Okay, do I use a skull? Do I use 2 skulls here? I don't want to. I want to keep them for chariots. I am still sick. But not like super sick. Like, I'm doing fine, it's just that my nose is a bit like... what is the word? I don't know. You get what I mean. Like, I don't have any fever or pain or anything. Congested, thank you. Like, it's just annoying because when I talk, I sound like I'm sick, and that's it. I'm not a huge fan of this HP because like it's high, but it's not full either. Like if I get hit like 3 times, I can maybe die. That's why I should go back to restricted just so I can have HP here. HP and stamina, the dream. Cool. What an intense boss fight. And I'm still losing time. That's fucking great, man. I mean that's what he does. Loses so much time. It's like either you get interrupted, take damage, or you roll. But either way, you lose time. I think you can. I did it in the past. You just have to put the files in the right like repertories. Like as long as you're using like the same Steam account for your game, it should be fine. You just have to tell you just have to set up uh the save organizer properly. It should work. I did it multiple times. Like those save files I'm currently using for practice, I made on a different PC, and they work perfectly fine. But yeah, the main thing is you should use the same Steam account. That's the thing. Kind of reminds me of people on Speedles asking for save files, and we're like, yeah, well, we can't transfer save files. Have to make your own. It must be so sad for these people to realize that they have to do all the work themselves. Yeah, unlucky laptop. Yeah. I saw my game drop to 58. Maybe it's gonna start lagging even more. mean, they are good laptops. You don't need an insane laptop for DS2, I think. Maybe Scholar requires like a much better PC, I don't know. It's been a long time since I tried playing this game on like a bad PC. And I mean like a really bad PC. Generally, man, it's like several weeks just not having access to a somewhat good computer. Oh, dude, come here. Fuck off. Dude, like, why? Look at this. It's so cool. Just because one guy decided to be really smart and use his stupid fucking shield. Oh my god. Like, let me go as far away as I can from you to lose your, like, extra fucking time. Thank you. And that's the smartest strat. If his goal was to kill me, he got much closer than if he had just attacked. Because if he were closer to me, I would have killed him, like, right away. It's kind of funny that an enemy being AFK is much slower than an enemy being aggressive. Like, it doesn't make sense intuitively, but it's just how it is. Because it's always the same thing. One guy stays alive while blocking. You start attacking the bone wheels and he'll just aggro immediately. It's kind of a miracle I didn't die to the bone wheels, actually. Could have been so much worse. But the bone wheels don't even deal that much damage. Thank fucking god. Actually, I don't know, maybe I should go for attacker lords in this category. Because I tried it in practice, I can actually land it. It's very bullshit, but at least it's faster. Because the strat I'm currently doing is supposed to be much more consistent. And then I end up in cases where it's actually not. But yeah, resetting to skellies, potentially resetting more to skellies just sounds so annoying. Mecha is already so bad in this category. Everything up to like the DLC 2 parry walk thing of the ladder is so bad. Like I just don't want to add any more like shitty strats to the mix. Yo, Zolt. I am pushing. Dude, what the fuck? And immediately this. Cool. Okay, that was actually pretty fast. Does Tekken know about your challenge, Batista? Maybe you can actually get him to run that. Someone's giving birth. No. He's talking about the metaphorical rock I'm pushing when I play this game. Or maybe I am giving birth, I don't know. Giving birth to a new world record. Come on, Batista. Have faith in me. Yeah, I mean, every speedrun chat is like that. It's because people want to see a new PB. Can't really blame them for wanting to see a PB. But the sad truth is, once you get like a really good PB, the odds of getting a new one are extremely low, statistically speaking, at least. Yeah, I mean, those kind of comments you see like over and over, so at some point you just get tired of seeing the same thing. Nice. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. That's why you should never try to menu the fucking armor in the stairs. Like that would have been such a like a crazy like fucking oink time, and I just choked it. Like yeah, that would have been a goal without the fucking life gem. Yo, Pinel. Yo, Brood. I can try, Brood. I cannot guarantee a PB. I have actually been getting really close to getting PBs recently. So, who knows? I'm on PB pace, so you know, it's not completely unlikely. It's too bad there's like 1 hour 20 minutes of run left. And like 20 parry walks. Like 2 PBs. Imagine like I get world record and you're just like, yeah, get another PB now, please. I missed world record. Can you get another one, just for me? Okay, turn around. Cool. It's actually easier to do this guy from the right, but at the same time, like, almost every attempt is a fucking wall blocking me, so left seems safer. My glitchless gameplay right now. Just found the secret infinite ladder. What is the longest ladder in the Soul series? And you just show them this clip. Because, like, if I want to, I can actually keep doing this, like, minutes. I don't remember what is, like, the limit, but you can actually just, like, keep going down forever, basically. That would be kind of good YouTube content. It's like, how far down does this ladder go? Hume jumps, I just learned that. I mean, the Hume jumps aren't that bad, really. I would say this is still significantly easier. Especially if you do like the easier version of the skip I just did. Where you just kill the guys and do it in like the small corridor thing. DLC 1, yeah. But can it beat a literal infinite ladder though? I don't know. Now technically, maybe like all the ladders in these two are infinite because you can do you can like get a different height and just ride them infinitely. Is it really infinite? It goes on for very, very long, if I remember correctly, because I did it on 10 times speed and I could not see the end. I think at some point the camera glitches or something. Maybe I should try for fun. It's like a really dumb experiment I could do. Maybe you can get to like a parallel universe like in Mario 64. One for Sinner Skip is not. Oh yeah, yeah, because you hit a death cam. But yeah, with the right position, you don't die, I think. Or maybe there's maybe a trigger or something that you hit eventually. I mean, we can try after that. I'm trying to think of all the ladders in this game that I could test this on. Maybe in Drunk Lake Castle as well. Or like in maybe in Iron Keep as well. Almost forgot to kill the lizard. I don't know how that's even possible. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop thinking about infinite ladders and focus on the run I'm on right now. That would probably be a more intelligent thing to do. Is there a way to avoid? If you go on the right, like you roll the ogre on the right, and then drop onto RTSR and then Dark Sign, you're not supposed to get interrupted. Like if you do it like in Scarlet %, like for Rotten's RTSR, you're not supposed to get hit. Or maybe you can use a skull, because I think the ogres get distracted by the skull. I mean, no, it's not that I think, it's that I know. Maybe the little monkey things actually get distracted too. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn on my rapier. Cool. Why am I missing souls? Oh yeah, right, because I forgot to use it. Funny. That's a very cool time loss. I'll keep going, but this is really bad. You have enough time to use it at Drunk Lake Castle. I just forgot to do it because I usually have time to pop all the souls. For some reason, I didn't have enough time after Skellies, because I did like 2 heals. You don't necessarily have a lot of time to use souls after Skellies. I thought you could afford to skip 1 soul in this category, but apparently you can't. Oh yeah, it's mostly because you use the, you buy the powder. Actually. Losing more time. Let's go. Yeah. I see. Yeah, because in the late RTSR, you just run to the... You just rush the ring and then dodge the enemies. You don't really do the same thing in the RTSR. Okay, where's my man? Yeah, I understood what you meant. It's okay. Damage check under the water. I don't think so. I'm gonna lose like 10 seconds here, I think, because of the soul. Just fine, it's like the equivalent of a missed parry walk. I can recover from such a major time loss. She always survived with like 2 HP. I hate this boss. Imagine if there's like a secret boss out of bounds in DS2. That would be so funny. Kind of like the cut content in Demon Souls. Like, there's a fuck ton of cut content in Demon Souls from the one area that they cut from the game. If I remember correctly, there's a bunch of collisions, textures, and even enemies, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. People were expecting the remake to include that like cut area for some reason. I mean, it would have been cool, but at the same time, what kind of content can they like implement if there's like basically nothing? Oh, nice. I don't know how he hit me there. Usually that, yeah, maybe I should have rolled. 'Cause I thought I had iframes from being knocked down, but apparently not. Maybe maybe the snow area was just meant to be like consecrated snowfields. I'm still 10 seconds ahead though. It's a fucking miracle. No idea where that fucking time save comes from. And I have strong suspicions that I have a fucking fake goal here. I can never match it. Even when I get fucking insane RNG, I'm still behind by several seconds. Or maybe because my gold had, like, chlorophy +1, because you can technically do this segment later and save a bit of time. Maybe I'm losing a lot of time to not having chlorophy. And by a lot of time, I mean like a few seconds. It shouldn't be more than a few seconds, really, because, like, come on, it's just stamina regeneration on a really small section. It's frigid outskirts now. Unlucky. Maybe maybe they took some of the work they did for the snow area in Demon Souls and transferred it to DS2. Maybe only like conceptually, but maybe you never know. Maybe they reuse the same documents or something. Not necessarily the same assets. Oh yeah, there's something really... Oh, I just remembered. There's, like, in the cut content for Demon Souls, there's an unused file, like 3D model, and it's a fucking gun from Gears of War. Like, it's so funny. It has nothing to do in this game, and it's just there. Like, what the actual fuck happened? not sure they were planning on making. Oh, dude, what? Okay. Maybe they reused the engine from a completely different game. I don't know. It's really hard to understand what the fuck that asset is doing in the game files. I don't know. I just have like an obsession with some cut content in some games, like stuff that just really doesn't make any sense. Like devs leaving pictures of themselves, or just stuff that is from like a completely different period of like development, and it has like nothing to do in the final game, but it's still there somehow. Nice. Yo, Easter eggs are different because they're kind of meant to be accessed because they're actually programmed inside the game. Cut content you're not supposed to access at all. But to be fair, some Easter eggs are really fucking cryptic. No. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Oh, nice barrel. What? Why was the barrel clipping inside the ground? What the fuck is happening? Oh, this space is kind of bad. If you go out of bounds. Yeah, there's several games where you have to do some insanely cryptic shit to reach the Easter eggs. Sometimes it's like cheat codes or console commands. Like, how the fuck are you even supposed to know? I mean, some people literally get the info from the devs. It's not like. And some people just decompile all the entire fucking game code. So obviously they're gonna find the Easter eggs. And not playing the game as intended. Surprisingly not losing that much time here. 20 seconds still a lot, but it's easy to lose a lot more here. After all these years, they still haven't found Luigi in Mario 64. Still some work that needs to be done. I'm 100% sure you can actually access him. He's there, I can just feel it. Gopium. I was actually convinced when I was younger that Luigi was in Mario 64. Because the problem was I saw some like dumbass videos on YouTube in English that I could barely understand because at the time my English was super bad. And I thought, yeah, that's real, definitely. But it was more about me believing that it was real than it being convincing, I think. It's a bit like Bloodborne on PC. Luigi 64. I mean, who cares if it's in the game anyways, because like you can just use some cheat codes or play a ROM hack and you can play as Luigi, like doesn't really fucking matter. I mean, I think it was in there was like a Giga leak from Nintendo or something, and Luigi was actually in one of the leaks, like Luigi for Mario 64. People were actually losing their shit over that. I think it was just one model. What's funnier is that the model looked like something from a ROM hack because after all those years of watching shitty like modded versions of Mario 64, people actually made Luigi as convincing as the actual Luigi made by Nintendo. I think the irony with Elden Ring in the end is like they probably reused some code from Bloodborne in Elden Ring, and we'll never really know. So like technically maybe part of Bloodborne is actually on the PC version of Elden Ring. Just completely rewritten. Oh yeah, we need to equip the bow. It's not just assets, it's literal code. There's some like Demon Souls code in Sekiro as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It's not even lazy, it's actually really smart. Like, tons of devs don't even do that. But I think doing it is actually really smart. Especially if you want to do like a similar game. It's like, a lot of the work is already done, so you can actually focus on trying to make a better game. I don't know. The Yakuza games do that a lot, but I don't know if it actually makes them better. Like, it feels like you're replaying the same game over and over. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's like, if you want to make another Souls game, might as well just take an already existing Souls game and just like change the graphics and try to improve it. Dude, don't. Don't! Oh, thank God. I got this shit like so many times recently. Most of this time loss is RNG. And just waiting for the fucking guys to leave the area as well. Not much I can do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, in Scholar, it's a nightmare. It's part of the reason why I hate running all bosses in Scholar. It's like every time you get to Ancient Dragon, you need to wait for all the enemies to leave. That's so dumb. Yeah, I was fighting the camera right there. More than anything. Okay. Actually, being green isn't that bad. Like, I'm not trying to cope or anything, but like there were tons of runs where I was red here. Still a fucking 51p, so I guess not too bad. I wanted to unequip the fucking Zelda set. So much menuing to do here, it's infuriating. It was that one Old Souls race I did at SCM. I don't know if it was last year, maybe. But during that race, somebody randomly gave like I don't remember how much it was. But basically, they made a donation, asked, "Can Fujo kill Ancient Dragon?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Then I killed Ancient Dragon, and I still won the race by like several minutes. It was so stupid. On top of that race, having many technical problems, such as me being completely muted for like 30 minutes. And also the race being at like 6 a.m., so there was like nobody in the chat, almost. Kind of wish that if I submit for SCM in the next editions, I don't get runs like early morning anymore. Like, I'm not a huge fan of those. At the same time, yeah, I can just not submit in the morning. But like, if you're actually available in the morning, might as well submit for the morning. Also, by like having the best like submitting like a lot of like a huge time slot, you're actually very likely to get your run accepted. I don't know what's better, getting your run denied, like rejected, or having to run in the middle of the night or like at 5 a.m. I don't know. Well, the lazy option is like, yeah, I don't want to run at 5 a.m. But I don't know, getting to participate is still cool. Speedon. Non mais gros, si je... Il y a deux options. Soit il rejette ma run, soit ma run elle est à genre 3 heures du mat le samedi, un truc comme ça. Ce qui est pas si mal, hein, mais en vrai, ça va être une horreur de merde. There's an aftersort. Yeah, I don't know. This year, I think there was like a lot of submissions, so maybe it was different. So I feel like a lot of runs that could have been actually featured were not. Like, I was actually kind of surprised. Like, for example, Nick got like 0 run accepted, I think, even though he submitted like a lot of different DS2 stuff. Maybe I should have submitted like a race for SCM with Nick or something like that. But I don't know. Like, the last 2 editions I did only races, I think, and I was kind of tired. I wanted to do a solo run, because I like solo runs a lot more. It's kind of cool to just sit down and comment one run. I don't know. Especially a run like all bosses. Yeah, yeah. Speedrun is definitely like it has nothing to do with SCM. It's completely different. Like honestly, I should have made like a better submission because it's a bigger event. I know I would be just really happy to just have these two at their event. So I should have submitted like at least another category for this game, but I was too lazy. Yeah. I mean, hopefully next year I'll have like different games to submit, maybe. Although DS2 is probably like the only game I feel comfortable to submit because I've done so many runs of DS2 at events. I've run this game so much, it's really easy for me to like do a nice marathon run. If you ask me to do like a DS3 run, I don't think it would go very well. Even if I had like months to prepare. That's kind of what I admire from people like Chemist is like Chemist can switch games very easily, and he always does well. I feel like it's really hard to do well on every game you pick, or every game you try to speedrun. Really, like I was saying, just in general, like not necessarily his marathon runs, but you can have terrible marathon runs where you die like 10 times. It can still go fine. It's all about like the perspective you have. If you go in the event being like, yeah, I want a perfect fucking deathless run, then you will be disappointed, most likely. But if you're just looking to have like try to showcase like a somewhat good run with good commentary, and you just don't really stress too much, you're actually gonna be doing very well. I don't know, yeah, you know. Gamis is basically a god gamer. Yeah, the shitty mic is back. Surely next week I'll get the actual mic back. No bonfire, no death. Nick actually submitted that shit to a marathon. Like, that's the worst idea ever. Like, a category where you can't take bonfires. Like, how stupid is that? I still can't, like, process, like, the idea of submitting a category like this. Like, hit lists you can submit and be like, yeah, I took, like, 2 hits and it's still really cool. Like, fucking no death, no bonfire. Like, what's the point? Like, if you just run back to the area for 10 minutes. Wow. Yeah, but I don't understand how that's supposed to work. But this one just submit all souls. It's the same thing, but with bonfires, so... If you mess up, your run isn't like 4 hours long. Dude, fuck off. Of course! Dude, what a shitty boss this is. I hate this guy. Yeah, you have less damage, Batista. Mostly because you don't have, like, a lightning rapier. Also, you have more faith after, in regular all bosses. So your damage is much, much, much better. Yeah, nice. Cool. Nice muscle memory. I normally pre-select the right book here, but okay. That's the second time I pop a life gem by accident in this run. It's still way faster to do Vendrick earlier though. Like your damage is still very, very decent. Yeah, you need to know the strafes for this guy. It's like, otherwise, if you don't know the strafe, this fight is impossible in this route. Also, I have, like, not a lot of iframes on my rolls. That's the problem with these fucking DLC bosses, is you need so much iframes to roll anything. Like, even alone is actually not that easy to roll, I find. I forgot the fucking mushroom. Yeah, he's a really hard boss. He's probably like top 5 hardest boss in this game, if not the hardest. Yeah, Blue Smelter is pretty difficult as well. I died so many times on this guy, casually. I'm actually not playing optimally on this guy because the straves are so hard. You can do some insane straves on this guy, like, it's so risky. Please? Thank God. Oh. Almost every boss, yeah, pretty much. You can strafe a lot of shit in this game. You can strafe a lot of shit in the other games as well. Katanas are good in this game overall. I like them a lot. It's a shame I didn't play with them casually much. It's actually very fun weapons to use. Okay, that's why I was complaining about iframes earlier. No, I don't need to bright bug. Already. Double katana sounds fun. It probably just drains a lot of stamina though. Probably need to clip this fight, it was so fucking fast. Like, holy shit. No, but 16, 20, 13, 30, and 42. Yeah. Could actually get even more. 44 would be so comfy for this, actually. I didn't realize that my game was capped at 58. Nice. Surely that's not gonna make me miss parry walks, right? Come on. Nice. It's only 10 seconds if I miss this, actually. Just have to do the backup properly. Oh yeah, and there I go, of course, and I get shot by this guy. Okay, let's use another one. Let's use another one. Okay, man, it's fucking nice skeletons. Basically, if you interrupt a riposte and jump at the same time, the game puts you in a state where your vertical position is locked and collision is actually not processed properly. So you can do some funky stuff like walking in the air and getting over walls. It's basically how it works. And I'm gonna die, maybe. Good night, Polito. Surely you'll wake up to a world record. There is a good video from Tomato Anus on any percent which explains the parrywalk things. Ooh, that's some insane rolls. What the fuck? I got outplayed, man. What the fuck? Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, I didn't have cat ring. Almost died. What are you doing? Okay. I didn't really mean to punch twice there, but okay. And my health is not full. That's cool. And I need to equip binos as well. It's okay. Just casually lost 20 seconds because I couldn't do the script that I did 10 times in a row perfectly in practice. I will blame the fucking frame rate on this. Yeah. Once the script just once you realize the script just doesn't work, it's all up to RNG pretty much. So I could have lost 40 seconds if I were really unlucky. But I went aggressive, that's why I healed. So I could actually go aggressive and maybe tank a hit. You can stay in RTSR range. It's actually a tiny bit faster if you get like better RNG, but I don't know. At this point I'm just gonna try to finish this run. It's like already 2 major mistakes in late game, it's really not good. Yeah, this is vanilla. Vanilla current patch with all 3 DLCs. The reason why we're on current patch is because Aldia, the final boss, is only on current patch. So if you want to do all 41 bosses this game has to offer, you need to play on current patch. Which means that some of the stuff in all patches, in the older patches, just doesn't work. Who's running Scholar? I actually run this category on Scholar. It's awful. I actually have the world record for Scholar bosses, funnily enough. Like, I really don't deserve it, because it's... Like, my record is trash, but I have it, I guess. Like, it's a fucking 158. Like, it could be like a 153, I think. Okay. I don't like this. It's insane RNG, dude. Like, I played it like shit. It was still fucking, like, super fast. I didn't play like complete trash. I did the strafes properly, I guess, but still I got hit. I could have like actually strafed the explosion. How the fuck do I still have Brightbug on? Yeah. Insane corporation. Not so insane execution. Okay. Why did you poise that, dude? That was so scary. Okay, die. Thank you. Yeah, you can't backstep against the wall, asshole. The guy was so annoying. I will kill him for you, Batista. No worries. Ah, dude, I mistimed the roll. Yeah, now I can't tag the boss. Come here. Nice. Yeah, this guy can easily kill your runs. He's actually pretty tough to fight. Yeah, many run killers. Next segment can also kill runs. No, no, thank you. I will be just fine not running no Halo bosses. Thank you. I can. I think I can live a happy life without that. Actually, huge respect to the people who run that. What the fuck are you doing, man? He's just sitting there having, I don't know, an existential crisis, I guess. Come on, man. Yeah, I know you can do ranged attacks, but I don't care about that. Okay. Nice, that was super slow. You can lose so much time on this guy, it's insane. I don't have any good way to manipulate his AI into, like, following me. Like, I do everything that the AI just that makes the AI aggressive. I block, I stand like really far away and heal, and he still like doesn't fucking aggro. Like, what the fuck is his problem? Base game only. Base game only doesn't sound too bad, but still, like I try no hitting this, doing no hit in this game is just infuriating. Like so much shit in this game is just completely fucking random. Like enemies can just decide to not follow any sort of logic and just attack you. Yeah, this is the worst area in the game, easily. Like, the speedrun strat is pretty insane. You just run in a straight line and pray you don't get hit too much. Well, you can actually strafe and everything, but pretty much comes down to having the best line as possible, just not getting hit too much. This is the best area in the game. Dude, I should mod you. It's actually so based. Yeah, because this area is slightly different in Scholar. Like the horses. Okay, I'm definitely not in the right place, but okay, so it should be fine. I just fucked up the line, like always. And I can't use the mushroom because this guy is just here now. It's fine. Except as this guy spawns in front of me, of course. Silly me. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Okay. I was actually taking the right line. I don't have enough practice for this area, but like, come on, dude. Like, practicing this area is so bad. You can actually get much cleaner lines. I'm losing time here anyways because of our little friend back at the start. Insane spin. Yeah, backstep, backstep, nice. And I'm only losing 20 seconds. Let's fucking go. Well, I'm out of DLCs free with red splits. I guess it's not too green splits. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, you need to have pretty low standards for this run, or else you go crazy. Nice. Yeah, Ritual has a pretty detailed video. It's kind of insane how precise it is and how that it's just possible to do this in the first place. Yep. Wasn't too bad. Like, the fight was actually somewhat decent. It's a shame I missed the first parry, though. Nice. Nice. I love choking dialogue. It's my favorite thing. It's definitely not stressed right now. No stress at all. Oh no. Okay, at least I got good RNG from these guys. The Chandra OST is insane. It's a shame you don't get to hear the full thing, though. It's like the OST is way too long for the fight. I think Sin has a pretty good OST as well. Same for Human Alone. And same for... I don't know. Same for a lot of bosses here, actually. In this game, I mean. I actually lost a very good run to that hole. The elevator, I mean, in this area. It's like it was like the worst moment because I was on such a good fucking pace. It's just running it. I did the same thing. I was confused because I got some like memes from the enemies, and I had to do the things in a different order. I mean, all bosses no hit is infuriatingly hard, and like you have to be so patient. I can't really blame him. I have no idea how Ritual keeps going. Like, I like to trash talk hitless runners, but at the end of the day, like, these guys are actually, like, some of them are so fucking good at this game. Like, you can only have respect for them. Okay. Let's not use the butterfly by accident. What? Oh, he did an aggro. Oh, fuck. Managed to reach 2 pets without getting hit. I assume that's like really late into the run. I don't know how his route works, but I assume he does DLCs very late. Do you know Hitless Runner with 4,500 plus hours in DS2? I mean, maybe Ritual has that. Wouldn't be surprised. Finn, yeah, Finn as well. Dude, what the fuck did I just do? Oh, that's gonna be so fucking annoying to fix this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, when I say they're good at the game, I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, I mean, you have to aggro them properly. And sometimes the Havil Knight can actually poise all of it. he's gonna spawn here. No, definitely not scary. Yeah, I played it safe. I could have been much more aggressive here, but it was it was not a good idea. It was trash RNG anyways. Okay, I'll just play the rest of this like super safe. I'll just drive bug earlier and just finish this run. Oh, maybe I'm not gonna get the 53 in this run. It was tough, man. It was a tough run. I did a lot of mistakes in the early game. I didn't play like too trash, I think. But yeah, I got fucked by RNG at several points as well. Burnt raking was pretty unlucky. I also fucked up there. There's a lot of time saving late game still. Like, it's impressive. Like, it's always the same fucking thing. Like, there's just so much potential time saving late game. Yeah, I did Deathless for this run several times, but slower. Cool, dude. Perfectly timed dodges. I'm speechless, dude. Pseudo has like a 57 for vanilla. Like hitless. There's a hitless speedrun leaderboard on speedrun.com in the category extensions. Okay, he's actually spawning, thank God. It is a run, Jeff. Unless Aldia fucks me over. I already lost a lot of time on duo, so I don't know. What a convenient spawn, just as far away as possible. Dude, that's so bad. Oh, another one, dude. We're getting this pseudo-stripey RNG. Oh my god. Okay. Dude, I'm barely gonna get a 54. I'm losing so much time. That was so bad. Well, rid my dream of getting a 53, I guess. Come on, sub 55. Yeah. I was actually scared I wouldn't be able to get sub 55. Nice. Okay, only lost 1 minute to Aldia and Duo. Definitely, definitely not tilted at that, dude.
There is no power.
This run is deathless. So it's obvious, yeah, it's objectively better than the previous run. Yeah, it's world record. So the previous world record was by me. It was a 55 something. Burnt out 18% soon. And I can try, maybe.
And yet we seek it insatiably,
You're Drake.
such is our fate.
Dude, I thought I would get a 53. But it's actually, 53 is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. It's like this run's still, like, not too bad. And it's not a 53. I mean, 54 is really good. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but like, yeah. If you can get like lower here, you can say like 20 seconds. There's like 10 seconds here. There's like 20 seconds here. Apparently, more like 10. Because I missed the jump here. Ancient Dragon, I got a fly up, so I lost like 15 seconds. And I got trolled by one of the knights. Vendrick, the overall segment was actually pretty good. I don't know why it was that slow. Oh yeah, the fight was trash on Vendrick, I think. Or maybe I missed the Parrywalk a bit. This whole segment was insane, but Blue Smelter was not very nice, RNG-wise. Goes straight to 52. 52 is getting pretty insane, Jeff, for me. Like, I don't know, it's like 54 is already getting really difficult to get. Chariot, I missed it. There's like 20 seconds here. That's already like a fuck ton of time loss. Not even getting to late game, I've already lost like 2 minutes. Almost. Like, easy time saves, not just like getting perfect RNG, perfect execution. And then I lost, oh dude, I lost so much time on Sin as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like the late game in this is really bad. And then, like, my dungeons were really good, and then fucking Dark Lurker lost me like so much time. Like, the RNG was so